G'day, Steve Morgan here, Australian Bass Tournaments. I've got Taka Kawasaki with me. He's the winning non-boater for the Daiwa round of the Daiwa BREAM series here on the Hawkesbury River. And Taka sponsor karma. It's a thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Daiwa angler wins the Daiwa BREAM series.
Definitely, yeah, I believe that.
Tell the guys what you do at Daiwa. Like that lure you've got on your line, probably got your name all over it.
Yeah, so I work with Tom Slater from Daiwa, and I'm in charge of a hard body lures, fishing line, and do a bit of a help with the fishing reel, purely because I can speak Japanese, and the majority of our reels are made in Japan as well. So that's
there
what
you
I
go.
do. Yeah.
So your boss Greg Cito looks like he can speak Japanese. How much can he speak?
You can ask him to himself.
Nihongo wakarimasen.
You can speak better than he does.
Squashy. Let's talk about your tackle for the weekend. Non-boaters is a difficult thing to do because you're going with a different boater every day, and you probably have to mix up your techniques. What it works on one day, you might even get to fish that the next day. Take us through your 2 days on the water.
So I had both Queensland guys as my boater for both days, and they had an idea of where they wanted to fish. And thank God, I actually wanted the same, go to similar sort of area. My tactics was to fish all the washes and all the rocks and basically the natural structure. I'm not really good at fishing deep, as you could see on Australian Open.
Yeah.
So I wanted to fish a little bit nice and like all the washes, all the rocks. So first day I went around and throwing all the spikes, 44 EXDR. A lot of guys seem to think MR works better, but I personally think that EXDR works better. You can throw that into the wash, start slow rolling. You can actually bounce it off the rocks, and as soon as it sort of hits the rock, bounces off, and sort of, I guess, goes out of the action a little, and that's when I get crunked. So.
That's right. You always want to impact something when you're crankbait fishing. Take us through that's the Sunny Gill, that colour.
That's it. Yeah, Sunny Gill.
Take us through the outfit you're throwing it on.
So I used the base model Infit 702 LRS, which is like a crankbait rod in a way. It's a regular taper, light action, so you can throw crankbait. I use that in Melbourne for jerkbait as well. When I fish Victoria, and I also throw cranker crab with that as well.
Take us through what braid and leader is on there.
So braid is J braid, normal J braid X8, which is the base, I guess, the original J braid that came out a while ago, and the reel is Infit X.
What sort of leader?
I use J-thread crosslink in 8-pound here.
It seems good that crosslink. It seems to be a pretty tough leader.
Yeah, they tie a really good knot as well, and I haven't had a sleep, but I didn't fail, so which is really good.
Anyone that's sitting on the fence and wants to try out non-boating, what's your advice for someone that wants to come and give the event a go? Because this isn't your first win. You've won an event before.
Yeah. I think the best advice is to learn as much as you can while you're on the water. I was really lucky because I had Tom Slater from Daiwa, or the Grayson Fong, Cam Whittam and Mick Thompson, all these guys helping me out get to here today. So I've been fortunate to have a lot of guys around me, but everyone in the community is really happy to help out. So I think asking questions, go out with them and steal as much and absorb as much as you can. That's the main thing you're going to do.
There you go. That's what it's all about, because ABT's motto is, who shares wins.